let's go and look at the I can for today. The I can is I can multiply whole numbers using the standard algorithm. Okay, and today we're just going to focus on 2-digit by 2-digit. So let's start with problem A. Let's do 98 times 43. And I wrote the 3 and the 4 in a different color because I'm going to look at the 3 and I'm going to understand and take note that the 3 is in the ones place value and the 4 is in the tens place value. I'm going to start with my ones to get a partial product, and then I'm going to add the two partial products and get a final product. 3 times 8 is 24, so 4 ones, 2 tens. 3 times 9 is 27. And then you add the 2, which is 29. Good. I always try to cross out what I used for my first partial product just so I don't get confused with the tens. All right, now we're looking at the 4. The 4 is in the tens place value. So I'm looking at the 4 and I can see that technically this isn't 4, this is 4 tens or 40. So because of that, my next partial product, when I start multiplying by this 4, I'm going to add a place value holder. Some of you like to do a 0, some like to do an X, whatever you like. This is not a multiplication symbol, it's just a place value holder. So 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36 plus 3 is 39. I'm going to add my two partial products. 4 ones, 11 tens, regroup. 12 hundreds, regroup. 4,214 is my total answer. So looking back, you can see that this partial product, these red numbers here, came from the 3 right here. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 90 is 270, plus the 20 is 290, plus the 4, 294. The blue numbers came from this 4, the 4 tens. 40 times 8, 40 times 90, 3,920. I'm going to add the two partial products and get 4,214. All right, let's do a couple more. Let's look at B. 26 times 7 ones, 5 tens, so 26 times 57 is our next one. All right, starting with the ones, 7 times 6 is 42. Here's my 2. Regroup the 4 tens. 7 ones times 2 tens, or 7 times 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18. 182 is my first partial product. Look at those red numbers. They're coming from that red 7. That's 7 ones. Crossing out this 4 so I don't get confused. Looking at the second number, the 5 is in the tens place value. So I do have to add my place value holder. Again, this is not a multiplication symbol, it's just a holder. You can use a 0, a smiley face, it doesn't matter. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 2 is 10. Add the 3 is 13. Add your two partial products together. 2 ones, 8 tens, 4 hundreds, and 1,000. So 1,482 is my second answer. All right, let's do one last one. Look at C. $324 times, let's do 1 just to make it a little bit easier, and 7 tens. So this time I have a 3-digit number, and I have 2 digits. I know I said I wanted to focus on the 3, or the 2 times the 2, but I wanted to give us a little bit of a challenge here for our last problem. So 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 3 is 3. I've completed my first partial product, all the numbers coming from the ones that 1, 1. Looking at the tens, I'm going to add my place value holder. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 2 is 14 plus 2 is 16. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 1 is 22. Add, 4, regroup, regroup. 23,004. So looking at what we did, just make sure that you look back and you can see how to multiply using the standard algorithm, looking at the place value, what you're multiplying from, understanding that this number is a 1 if you start over here and there's the decimals to the right. That partial product is the first row, and then the second row is the second partial product coming from the second number, or the tens. And that's it for multiplying whole numbers using the standard algorithm.